Do you desire purpose to reduce your stress, your loneliness, and figure out your identity, where you belong in this world? Well, Psalm 63:6 actually gives insight into that, and it goes along with what science has now told us about the mind or the brain. But I encourage you, you can stick with me to the end. This was kind of an aha moment where I realized the value and the power of doing life in a certain way, in the sense of how we read or listen or interpret the world. But before I share that, pause the video and just share your heart with God. Be real with God. This is one of the important ways we connect with God. And it's another way where we can emotionally regulate ourselves, is where we express verbally and physically in a real way, an authentic way with God. So pause the video, take that at least 1 minute to do this. Obviously it's better if you go longer, but at least 1 minute, do that now. Pause the video and just do that. All right, second minute, this is where we center ourselves on the love of God, where we just rest in God's love, and then we reflect, or we take a moment to listen to God, and then read something, anchor our time in the Bible, read or listen to something in the Bible that we know and believe that God has given to us personally, which we'll get into my topic at the end. Pause the video, 1 minute at least, do that now. All right, third minute, and I'll just say this on the side, they say that 12 minutes is actually the valuable amount to begin real transition in your mind or your heart as to these things I'm talking about: purpose, identity, emotional regulation, these sorts of things. But start with a minute and go from there. So third minute, pause the video, and this is where you read or listen, and this is where you reflect, and this is what I'll talk about at the end, the value of first, observing, but then asking, what does this mean? What does this mean in the context? And then getting to the third level, which is asking yourself, what does this mean to me? And what is a loving God? And we see Jesus, and we know that God is loving through him. We see this, and then when we apply it to ourselves, and what does it mean for me, is when it moves into that, what they call the me center of the brain, or the medial prefrontal cortex, I believe, but I don't know all the science. But the bottom line is, that's where you want to go. And I'm already kind of getting into my own time. Pause the video, take the third minute, read or listen, and then discover that deeper meaning. And it'll literally rewire your brain. And this is something God already knew, but science has discovered. So do that now for 1 minute. All right, so I already pretty much explained the end of my time. You can check the description for more explanation on this. See you tomorrow.